babies, welcome back to the channel. I'm here with another Claymore Manga reaction. We're almost done, so I'm sorry I had to take that pause. I was sick. I was really sick. Really sick. Like I'm not exaggerating. I'm not. I was done for. But now I'm back. So that's all that matters. I'm sorry for being gone. Thank you for everybody that's sticking around. I gained a lot of like new subscribers, so welcome to the channel if you're here for Claymore. But we're just gonna get started. Last I remember, everybody was fighting Cassandra because she pulled up finally to like merge with Priscilla, and then those awakened beings that were like surrounding Robana are here, and I think they about to fight. So that's all I remember. So this is chapter 134, Army of the Underworld, part 2. Let's get started. We got Claire. She's all stitched up. Bop, 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 bop. We doing it. All right, so they're here. And Miria's talking. And then one of the awakened beings are like, you guys are really sloppy. Whatever it takes, we're going to stop that thing. And Cassandra's just attacking. Pow, pow, ha-ba, taka, taka, taka. And she's eating, motherfuckers. She's eating. She's munching on these people. Oh! But something happens to one of the heads. Oh. It gets all cut up. And one of them awaking. And they turn into the sword. Y'all see it. This sword person. They look pretty cool, too. And then, that's not Kronos. Is it? No. Kronos looks like something from Assassin's Creed. They fighting the heads. And they're kind of winning. Oh my god! Why did you transform into like an alien, a xenomorph? Oh! And then you eat it. Do they get stronger when they eat the other awakened beings? Or do they just eat them? I don't know why I'm yawning so much. But we're gonna get started. Then one turns into another awakened being. And they fighting them. Then one starts talking. It's not stopping. No matter how much we attack the heads, there's no effect on the main body. Sorry I called you sloppy. You did well against such a weighty, I don't even know if that's a word. Opponent. It's like weight with a Y. That is a word. But Jesus. Okay. And then someone's transforming. Okay. She transformed into like a horse-like minotaur, but she's in the back and there's still a horse on top and bottom. I don't know. She's a horse. That's Octavia the wild horse. Okay. All right. Why a horse? Do they really choose their forms, or do they just go with the vibes of a form? All right. They attacking the main body. Cassandra immediately regenerated. And they're fighting her. They're getting it. They're jumping her too. There's like 4 of them. Five all awakening and attacking her. Cassandra stopped advancing. Now let's draw Cassandra out of the abyssal one. What the? Oh yeah, I forgot Priscilla's fighting this like Rifa Dolph daughter thing. Y'all said in the comments, even though y'all it's not confirmed, that it's a mixture of Rifa and Dolph, but like it's not their daughter, but something about like them merging together created this thing, something like that. But y'all also are saying it's their daughter, so I'm just gonna go it's their daughter. She pulled up talking about I hate you, and then just started fighting Priscilla, and she's kind of winning. They're going at it. They're fighting. They're getting it. She's kind of really fast too. She's using her hair as a weapon. I think Rifa did the same thing, right? And she's shooting out projectiles too, which is Dolph. What's happening? Has a monster come who surpasses the monster suppressing abyssal one? See, there's too much going on. Too many people are pulling up to the end of this fight, and it's like, oh, she just ripped the Priscilla's head off. Priscilla! There's no way it ends like that. It's not over. It's not over. I don't believe that. We're going to chapter 135. Whoa, we're going. This is chapter 135, Army of the Underworld, part 3. I think it's a backstory. Papa, what's a claymore? Where did you learn that word? Everyone's talking about it. They say if something appears in a village, we will have to call one. That's right. If a Yoma appears, we have to call a claymore. Papa, you know what a claymore is? Don't you worry about it, Priscilla. Okay, a backstory on Priscilla? I thought that was a little boy. You remember she was crying and talking about Papa, Mama, Mommy, sister, brother, like... Okay, damn, this is the third one. A Yoma is living in the village. If we don't do something, more will die. What can we even do? They mix in with humans and there's no way to tell them apart. We should just call a claymore. Don't be ridiculous. The price is way too high. A small village like this could never pay. And I heard if you don't pay, the claymore will destroy the village itself. Okay, an elder appeared. Even if we can't call a claymore, a small village has its methods. 15 families live in this village. We don't know if the Yoma is a man, woman, young, or old. So we will quarantine 5 households at a time in their homes. You must eat once every 2 weeks. Yoma must eat once every 2 weeks. We'll lock them in for 2 weeks. If nothing happens, we will release them. If we do that 3 times, we'll have our answer in 6 weeks. During that time, we will provide meals from outside. But 2 weeks is just an estimate. What if it just waits and then kills when it gets out? Then after 6 weeks, we start over again at the beginning. Anyway, if there's an incident outside, we know the separate families are innocent. That way, we can narrow down the families to separate. Eventually, we will reach the family with a Yoma. If the Yoma manages to fast during that time, all the better for us. Here, please keep this with you. If the Yoma appears inside the house, it's the family's responsibility to kill it. Okay, so they just got out in 2 weeks. I'm assuming Priscilla's family is the one that had the Yoma. What was it like being locked up for 2 weeks? It was so awful. I don't want to do that again. Any residents harmed? No, it must have ignored its hunger these 2 weeks. Could it have left the village to feed in another town? We decided to confine for 4 weeks or longer anyone who's come back from outside. As a result, no one has left the village. It's an isolated village. Even a Yoma couldn't sneak to another town and return in one night. It's gone hungry for 2 weeks. Now on to the next 5 families. Whether inside or out, there will likely be an incident when the next 5 families are confined. This is the wrong way. This is the wrong way to do it, but it does make sense. This method will eventually determine the family with a Yoma. But what about the last family? Do we lock them in until the Yoma eats them in their home? Well, it's the family's duty to kill it. That's ridiculous. Who could kill a beloved family member, even if it was a Yoma? Papa, I'm scared. It's all right, Priscilla. Like I said, you don't need to worry. Nothing will happen. We can make it through 2 weeks. I don't think we can. Mama, Papa, I need to pee. It's all right. I'm going to be all right. I thought it would be all right. Just 2 more weeks. I thought I could make it through. Papa, you was the Yoma the whole time? Papa? Mama? Sister? Brother? Damn it. If this was going to happen, I should have eaten the first 2 weeks. Priscilla? I don't want to remember anymore. What the fuck? I don't even know what happened. I just know Priscilla killed her dad. Oh no. That's a crazy backstory. I saw that coming though. I saw that coming. Priscilla's back. She just got torn up to shreds, but she's back. Her head is back attached to her body. And now she's vomiting something up. Are we seeing this? What the freak? It's coming out. What was that? Is there something happening over there? Hey, Kronos, what is that? Surely she isn't. What is she doing? I feel so much better now. I finally vomited out all that was infesting me. Thank you. I owe it to you. What is she saying? Does that mean what bore the brunt of all those attacks was the other monster living inside that body? And a fight continued inside the whole time. No matter how big the monster infesting that body was, it was fighting two monsters of at least equal power at the same time, and this was the natural result. Oh, she's chopped. Now finally, what was in the way is gone. Now I can hit you with all I got. Oh, what a charming thing to say. I gotta zoom this in. I can't see shit. Hold on. Boop. Okay. So no, Reefa Dolph experiment is regenerating and turning into some colossal projectile thing. And they're fighting. Okay, but now we're going to somewhere else. I think Rubel and Day are here. Yes, they are. This is quite a sight. I am witnessing a fight between powers that surpass the abyssal ones. There's the masterpiece you have saw. Are you satisfied? It's funny, truly amusing. Oh, I just remembered. Her name is Priscilla. She's an unusual girl with an odd past. It just seemed like, let me run it to you. It seemed like her village was small. Her village did that method. Her dad the whole time was the Yoma. And then he turned into a Yoma because he was hungry as hell, killed the whole family, and Priscilla killed her dad. I want to say she took the Yoma that she killed, and went to the organization and became a Claymore and started training from there until she became number one. She was number one, right? She became number one and hunted down Teresa. And then ever since, she's just been an abyssal one until she met Rocky. Well, she fought. She was there with Claire. What, did she meet Claire? Yeah, she was near Claire for a little bit. Then she met Rocky. No. I'm saying this all wrong. I don't think she even met Claire. I don't know. I forgot. Let's do this. Chapter 136, Army of the Underworld, Part 4. Let's do this. This might be my last chapter. I'm not too sure. What are we seeing right now? Who is this? I know Cassandra's there. I think it's the Awakened Ones versus Cassandra. And she's kind of getting torn up. What's wrong, Miria? This is just what you planned. We sure put them in the mood. That's awesome. No, my goal was to draw Cassandra, but it doesn't matter, does it? Suppose this leads to defeating her. Priscilla is fighting an unknown being. They're so evenly matched that the winner will only barely survive. In that case, even those men looking from afar could finish her off. As a result, the awakened beings gathered here will survive, but we could finish them off one by one. It's all going well, but there's something that's bothering me. What is it, Claire? What bothers you? Priscilla's Yoma energy is back to normal. The battle within must have never ended. The battle within must have ended. So why doesn't Cassandra return to herself? Okay. So Yuma, Tabitha, and Cynthia are having a hard time adjusting to like Cassandra's Yoma energy. We have stopped her, and Priscilla has already been released, yet Cassandra's own ego hasn't returned. So what the hell is in there? I don't know. Rage? I mean, she did die an awful way. And Priscilla's fighting this offspring, fetus, zygote, She's kind of getting knocked over a lot. Arm gone. They're fighting, smiling the whole way. Doesn't matter. I believe the differences in strength between the warriors stem from their own hatred toward Yoma. Whether or not they desire to kill Yoma with their own hands divides them into offensive and defensive types. Nonetheless, what flows underneath is how much they hate the Yoma. Aside from the tunes we try to make into warriors, those who had gruesome experience with Yoma, sometimes we encourage those experiences ourselves. And not a few lost themselves in their lives simply from having Yoma flesh embedded in them. But she showed a clear difference from the warriors who were orphans we had picked up here and there and raised. I just remembered the former number 2 named Priscilla. Okay, she was number 2. Killed with her own hands and Yoma in the form of her father. That's nothing rare. Many of the higher ranking warriors have such stories. Yes, but it even gets more interesting. I believe she learned that what she killed was not a Yoma, but her very own father. What? I don't know how she learned it, but perhaps it was the feeling as she lopped off his head, or the severed head's facial expression, but she learned without a doubt that it was her father. When she became a warrior, she lost all those memories. All that remained was abnormal hatred for Yoma. That's the first I ever heard of that. Okay. They have an extreme hatred for Yoma, yet they carry Yoma within their bodies. The warrior's hatred for Yoma and disgust for herself are the fount of an inhuman and twisted strength. But Priscilla stands far from above them, a pure hatred and disgust that even she cannot understand. We're at conflict and sometimes blending within her, giving birth to an intense and evil power. So that's why she's so strong, because she really hates these niggas. She the biggest hater. Come on. I thought we knew this. Incredible. She recovers in an instant, no matter how much damage she sustains. Is that really regeneration? This is just a theory, but what looks like a regeneration is a manifestation of the hatred welling up inside Priscilla, containing that endlessly overflowing monstrous life form within that practically human form may be a sign of Priscilla's miraculous strength. You mean it isn't regeneration but creation? That is God's domain. Who could win against that? No one can. That's why I said it's amusing. The left hand that she left herself severed contained her vital force. Even detached, it had the power to animate 3 abyssal ones. By eating Roxanne, Cassandra gained the source of their power. Thus, Priscilla's influence further strengthened. By eating Roxanne, Cassandra gained the source of their power. Thus, Priscilla's influence further strengthened, so that Cassandra is now practically her double. By encountering the original, she will be reborn with even greater power. No, that isn't even the right expression. She will stand above all waking beings, and that will be Priscilla's true form. So we're really fucked if we're thinking about it, right? What am I looking at? Did y'all kill her? Is Cassandra dead? It stood up. Oh my God, it did stand up. You can stand? Is that what your face looked like? No, that your face did not look like that, Cassandra. Cassandra, please remember who you are. It's over, y'all. There's no way we're stopping this. Everyone run. Get as far away as you can. What is she doing? Oh, she's cutting everything in half. Oh, people are done. Oh, people are getting sliced up. Oh, people are getting sliced up. Although awakened beings are being sliced up a little bit. Even the Minotaur, bitch. The Centaur. God damn it. The Minotaur. Claire jump. Priscilla. So, oh my God, they're doubles now. Come on. I feel like I'm reading mad chapters, but we're just gonna do it. So this is chapter 137, Army of the Underworld, part 5. Priscilla. That was close. If Myriad hadn't warned us, that thing would have diced us up along with the awakened beings. I heard details about the fight from Audrey, so I was able to respond. That was a move Cassandra used as a warrior. But that isn't Cassandra's face anymore. That face... Claire, please calm down. God damn, judging from the lower body and technique view, she hasn't completely become Priscilla. And besides, not all the awakened beings have died. Okay, she's still alive. The one that has like the swords. 2 out of 7 in 3. Kronos. We were just going to watch and then make off as victors, but I guess that won't happen. Her name is Europa. Her specialty is playing dead. What the freak? With your numbers, I thought you could easily finish this. This is such a pain. Europa the Lazy. As her name suggests, she got tired of fighting and played dead. If not for her personality, she could have aimed to be number 1. All of the awakened beings here, she was the closest to an abyssal one. Ew, why you look like that, shorty? Oh my god, look at that, he drew her. Oh my god. If you promise to array the inaros of everyone in the Holy Series in front of me after I beat that thing, I'll think about helping you. Sorry, but I can't promise that. I don't even know what she wants. Oh, to array the innards. That's a D. Okay, she wants to eat people in this holy city. But if we let that thing run free, it will be harder for you to find food. Oh well, I'll go along with you for now since I went to all the trouble of transforming. I get hungry quickly in this form. If I'm gonna do this, let's finish it fast. You're as nuts as ever, Europa. And then Kronos is turning. Why limit ourselves to stopping in advance? Let's completely crush that rampant abyssal one. I have not seen Kronos' form at all. Oh, okay, they look kind of cool. Kind of boring. I don't know. He always makes the woman ones look cool while the men just look like mid. Okay. There were so many awakening ones, yet only 5 are left. But aside from the abyssal ones, they are the 5 most powerful remaining in this land. Now we gotta fuck her up. I'm sorry. Like, y'all need to jump her. Like, cut off her head. I don't know. Do something. Like, she's taking mad blows, but not dying. She needs to die. They're fighting the hell out of her. I won't let you use the same move twice. Like, kill her. Cut off the body. Claire and Miria. Do something. Kill her. Kill her. Please, Claire. Go. Okay, Claire just chopped off, I think, the middle piece of her. Yeah, her face is flying in the air. Did that kill her? This is a battle between 2 who have surpassed the abyssal ones. I give thanks to God for witnessing it with my own eyes. I hate Day with all my heart. I hate the abyssal ones. I hate Day, and I hate the organization. And I hate freaking spy ass, gay ass. Bro. Let's go. It's a collision between 2 with ultimate power. They are nearly equal in strength. It's too bad their foundations are so different. The difference in their fundamental origins will open a wider gap as the fight drags on. Priscilla is like an active volcano. The mountain itself holds back an infinitely overflowing inferno. The other is a violent fire, consuming massive amounts of fuel to keep burning on the Earth's surface. Even if the strength of their 2 flames is equal, when the fuel is used up, the surface will burn out. So no matter the valiant the fight, you could see the end coming. Yes, And I want Priscilla to die, but I don't see it happening. As thanks for all you have told me, shall I tell you something interesting? It's about the experiments you once carried out involving loved ones violated by Yoma. You attempted to embed the flesh of young girl relatives into their bodies and make them warriors. Oh, that? I did that to several of them, but achieved no viable results, so I abandoned the effort. Actually, that bore fruit. What? Indeed, there were no results that you could see at the time, but they were apparent over 10 years later at the scene of a battle. Some warriors have called it half awakening. The flesh of young girls' relatives into their bodies and make them warriors. Okay, so Miria, Claire, Helen, and Deneva. And they all half awakened. Okay, I'm going to end it here, my babies. I read a lot. I don't even know. I think I got a long video here, but it's okay. Everyone's fighting, honestly. Priscilla's fighting the offspring of Dolph and Rifa. Rocky, I don't even know where Rocky is. Rocky's just chilling. Right? I know he grabbed Claire out, but I don't know where he is right now. Claire, Miria, Deneva, Helen, and the Awakening Ones are trying to take down that Cassandra, Priscilla double thing. I'm getting pissed off that Priscilla's just this goddamn strong, and they all like, oh, that's because she has a strong, hateful, and disturbed hatred and intriguing thing for Yoma, even though she is Yoma, but she doesn't remember being human. So now, like, she has no memories. So now she's just like on this rampage of hate, like the biggest hater of Yoma. And then the Rifa offspring thingy also has hate, but it's different. I don't know. Like, this is what I mean. This is where it gets confusing, but it doesn't matter because this is a banger of a story. The fighting looks cool. Everyone looking nice. I don't really know how it's about to end. I'm on chapter 137. Like, we literally finished chapter 137. There's 155 chapters, so we got 18 more. I wish I wasn't sick. I would have been done, but we got 18 more. With that being said, my babies, I'm going to end it here. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget to share with your friends and your family. And I'll see you in the next part. Bye.